Hey everybody, welcome to week 3. Just want to shoot a short little video to kind of give everybody a roadmap of where we're going and what's going on this week. Um, Covering 2 chapters. We've got a project as well, including our assignments and homework. So it's probably the busiest week of the term. So hope everybody's ready to go. I think most of our big issues with the software and whatnot are kind of behind us. I know the folks that are using the Mac machines are dealing with a couple things that aren't jiving with what everybody else is seeing with the Windows systems. So we do still have some issues. I'm gonna grade, the assignments and the submissions accordingly, of course. But like I said, I wanted to touch base with everybody and kind of give everybody a heads up of what's going on and um, so on and so forth for the week. We're covering 2 chapters this week. Chapter 7 is covering digging further into cash-oriented business activities. Expect to see more of the cash flow statement this week. I know we discussed that at some length in the discussion question for week 2, but we'll dig back into that this week with the material. And chapter 8 covering additional business activities. So that's sort of where we're at with that. Here we are on the homework grid. I always like to show this homework grid. Just kind of gives everybody a feel for what's going on. Again, chapter 7 and 8. Do have a quiz this week. It's not a midterm, it's just a quiz covering this week. But we do have a project that you'll have to complete. There aren't videos with this project, so you're going to have to kind of rely on the book, and hopefully you've learned some things that you can apply to the project as well. 20 hours to complete the readings and all the submissions. That may be right. If I was going to put a number on that, I'd probably say just a little bit more, just because this feels like it's the busiest week in the semester to me. But that gives you an idea of where we're at with that. Just covering one discussion question this week. I know last week I think we had 3. Hopefully this week's will be a little bit more focused, and I'll be very interested to see what everybody comes up with on this one question, and hopefully we can expand that out and have a good discussion with it. I think the crux of this one is accrual accounting, so keep that in mind while you're doing the your first submissions. But also be sure to um, put your post into your own words. I encourage that you continue doing your research to answer the questions, but it's it's not very beneficial for everybody just to kind of copy and paste from whatever their source may be. I'd much rather you do that research and then put your post in your own words. I think that's more beneficial for you, and it offers a bit more to everybody else that's participating in the discussion as well. Um, Assignments 1 and 2 this week are continuations of the homework that we had on week 2, starting up with the Water Sports company that we started up in that's homework assignment in week 2. Um, there are files that you'll need to download, and everything's right here. The videos, again, Bob Steele does these videos, and he does a great job with them. I think these videos, though, pertain to the 2013 software, so that may be something you want to keep in mind while you're doing the assignments for assignment 1 and assignment 2. But both these assignments are continuations of that Wild Water homework that we started in week 2. The quiz this week is going to mirror the same format that we've seen in weeks 1 and 2, basically a matching exercise. Use your book, use the any other resources that you have at your disposal. Again, I try to be very adamant about my stance on this, where with the quizzes and the midterms and the finals, where I want you to use the resources that you have, because life's open book. So there's no reason why your quiz and your midterms and whatnot shouldn't be. Pretty simple format. If you've done well on the the first two and you've done your readings and homework, you should do well on this as well. What sets week 3 apart is the midterm project. It starts on page 137. And basically, you're just going to have to read the narrative and uh, go from there. Use the book as your resource. Again, there's no video. We don't have a video with Bob walking you through these things, so it's really going to be up to you to use what you've learned up to this point and everything you've learned this week to kind of bring this together. Again, I'm here as a resource for you, so lean on me where you can, and if you're at a point where you want me to look at what you've got and um, see if you're on the right path, that's what I'm here for. So feel free to use me as that kind of resource on this. Um, I do grade pretty liberally on these things, so make sure that you put the effort in, and I think that'll pay off for you. Um, Again, this is what really sets the week off from the weeks that we've had in the past. So I'm going to stop uh, blabbering on here and let you guys get to it. Reach out to me if you have any questions along the way. A lot of you have been doing that, and it feels like I've been spending a lot of time trying to field these questions, and some of them I've probably done better jobs of helping than others, but especially with the software setup, that's been a big headache for a lot of you. But I feel like we've kind of put that behind us now. So hopefully the next 3 weeks will be fruitful for everybody, and we'll go from there. Like I said, I'm gonna let you guys get to it. I look forward to seeing everybody in the discussion question, and let me know if you have any questions along the way.